People trying to get money out of the bank are having no joy. ATMs are not dispensing cash, forcing customers into banking halls where there are now limits on withdrawals. The central bank says recent bonus payments to civil servants have sucked liquidity out of the market. But analysts say the problems are down to the use of the US dollar.
Your economy must be performing, and you must be exporting a lot of products to generate more and more US dollars. And when you export, a lot of the funds are normally stored in nostro accounts by banks that are operating from Zimbabwe. And if you're using US dollars in your local economy, you want then to repatriate those funds into Zimbabwe. And that's not happening.
Earlier this year, the Reserve Bank governor put restrictions on individual and corporate withdrawals to curb cash leakages. The shortages could be an unintended result of those measures.
When you begin to put restrictions on how much money people can take out of the bank account, they're not going to put it in that bank account. So the banks, obviously, the inflows into the banking system are going to reduce. That's automatic. So these are some of the consequences of that particular decision.
The central bank is now urging Zimbabweans to adopt to cashless payment methods such as plastic money. But by its own admission, the majority of Zimbabweans are unbanked and therefore unable to access such services.
Swipe facilities close outflows of cash, but the majority of economic activity is now in the informal sector where cash is king. Though not as bad as it was at the peak of Zimbabwe's economic problems, the current cash shortage could be a headache for some time to come.
There's no short-term solution to it other than actually just fixing the broader economy.
And that means getting productive industries up and running again, reducing the country's reliance on imports.
People are not spending money in Zimbabwe except for food. Particularly, for example, the informal sector. Most of them want cash so that they can go out of the country and get goods and services.
According to the Zimbabwe Statistical Agency, imports for the first 2 months of the year were $839 million against exports valued at $459 million. Farai Mwakutuya, CCTV, Harare, Zimbabwe.